Crude oil prices are now seeing the biggest weekly spike on record as Mideast tensions shut down a major energy shipping route. Madeline Rivera is in Washington with the latest details. Good morning, Maddie.
Good morning, Griff. Crude oil is now $90 a barrel, the highest price in more than 2 years, and it's causing a lot of pain at the pump. The current average for a gallon of gas is $3.41, up from $2.90 a week ago, and there could be more instability in the market. Qatar's energy minister told the Financial Times Gulf energy exporters could shut down production within weeks if the war in Iran continues. Marine traffic, a vessel tracker, showed as of Friday afternoon only 8 vessels had crossed the Strait of Hormuz in the previous 24 hours, and only one of the 8 carried oil. For comparison, on a normal day, more than 100 vessels cross the strait, a crucial choke point where roughly 20% of global oil and gas transit. President Trump, though, is promising relief. White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt says the president is considering U.S. Navy escorts for tankers traveling through the strait. The Trump administration is also rolling out an insurance program to get vessels moving again. The Development Finance Corporation will cover up to $20 billion in losses. Energy Secretary Chris Wright does not anticipate the volatility will last long.
I think it's of order weeks. I would say in the worst case, but it's weeks, not months. And look, Iran has been an escalator of energy prices 47 years, the whole history of their regime. We've got a little bit of an interruption right now to finally put an end to their ability to wreak havoc, to kill Americans, and to terrorize their neighbors.
Leavitt also says the administration is tapping into newfound markets in Venezuela to ensure a, quote, free flow of energy as they try to tamp down on uncertainty. Griff.
All right, Madeline Rivera, live for us in Washington. Maddie, thank you very much. And with that, let's bring in the president of the U.S. Oil and Gas Association, Tim Stewart. Good morning, Tim. Let's pick up where Maddie just left off, playing that soundbite from Secretary Wright on this program yesterday, saying that this is going to be a matter of weeks, not months. What say you?
Well, I hope the secretary is right. You know, the last thing that the industry wants is to be producing a product that our consumers can't buy. Nobody wants that at all. And so I think, fortunately, though, we have essentially built an Energy North America fortress around ourselves to insulate us from the broader shocks. You know, it's interesting because, and I do fear a little bit. The secretary again mentioned that it's very, very volatile. I don't think the prices at the pump have quite reflected the price of crude itself. There may be the impacts of the shutdown in the strait had not quite made its way into the gasoline markets just yet. So we're going to see a little more pain, I think, before things start to mellow out.
But, wow. Hold on, let me stop you there for 1 second, Tim, though, just real quickly, because that's a very significant thing you're saying, and we can show that graph again. We're at 341 up in just a matter of days. Just this week, you're seeing a more than 10% increase in the price of gas. I can't remember the last time we saw a 10% increase in the price of gas in such a short period of time, and you're saying that it could actually get worse.
You know, but I think that's probably still accurate because the crude oil and natural gas are global commodities, and unfortunately, we're still linked at the hip with the spot market. But there's one thing you mentioned the strait, and it's one thing to be able to have a tanker that's insured by Lloyd's of London. It's another one to have one insured by the Department of Defense and escorted by the United States Navy. And what the secretary is saying, and I agree with him, is that traffic is going to flow here pretty quick again. And we're going to see that rapid rise. It's going to probably come back down just as quickly.
And Tim, let me just ask you, have we done enough to reduce U.S. vulnerability to Middle East disruptions?
I really do think, we have, and we are importing less than 500,000 barrels a day out of the Middle East. Again, most of our imports are coming from reliable partners like Canada and now Venezuela. And again, to the administration's credit, starting back in 2017, they wanted the energy dominance, and we're almost there. We're the world's largest producer of crude and natural gas. We are an energy superpower. And to that point, that insulates us to a great degree from these massive price shocks that can happen over a short period of time. I'd much rather be us than the Europeans or the Asians right now.
That's for sure. U.S. Oil and Gas President Tim Stewart, thank you for your insight. Let's hope those prices don't go up too much. Thank you, sir.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.